welcome to Split the E podcast. I'm your host, Sean O'Grady. In this podcast, we take artists and entertainers out for a Guinness, see if they can split the G or the E. And my guest this week is Owen Colgan. Owen.
How you doing, buddy? How's
Mr.
tricks?
Tuta. Oh, man.
Don't make my.
That's all the Irish I know.
Don't ask me anymore, please.
Fucking.
That's where it stops.
I gave up Irish in fourth class, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Cane for.
Dyslexic.
Speak German, do you?
Guten Tag.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard language to learn, but
yeah, man. It's so funny. We were talking before we started recording that you're 20 minutes away from Ballina.
Yeah.
And I'm Killaloo Ballina.
Yeah, so there's a bit of rivalry there.
There is a bit
tension.
I can feel it in.
There's tension in the air, but we're here to break it down today.
We're breaking it down.
Shaking hands for the whole podcast. Ballina Killaloo is a very beautiful one too.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's like
you can see why.
Second best in Ireland.
I'm on the Clare side, so I'm not really biased, but I'll represent Ballina Tipperary today.
The land of Brian Brew.
Exactly, High King of Ireland.
Yeah.
Can
like
you remember when Brian Brew was 1,000 years old? They actually made Killaloo Ballina the capital of Ireland for that day. It was pretty cool. And they remember being knee-high.
Kept the capital. It's nice there, and
it's
not the middle, but it's.
It's all right.
It's not really, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You ready?
Yes. So I've got to split the E
the
here.
E or the G?
The E for entertainment.
E for the entertainment, exactly.
Okay.
You ready?
Let's launch it.
Cheers. Oh my, I fucked it. Oh, you got it, man.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't
Holy
even try.
fuck. That's one for Mayo.
Jesus, I'll take that.
You don't get the GA, but you'll take that, like.
Oh, you bad bastard, you.
Oh yeah, true that.
Sorry, should be cursing on your podcast. Yeah, well.
Oh, you can curse the way.
Can I?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think I did pretty good there.
You're a natural, like.
Yeah, that's just been built into me since I was a child. Splitting knees all over the place.
Straight up winner, like.
I'm actually a Smithwick's man, though. I normally drink Smithwick's.
My old lad used to drink Smithwick's with a Guinness head. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, pint special.
Is that what it is?
Michael Salmon was the only one that kept that industry alive in Mayo. He was the only one that ordered it.
No way.
Yeah. And then he left. He moved to Limerick, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and nobody drinks special now.
Is he called Salmon and Knowledge now?
Yeah.
There's
not much knowledge in that, anyway.
Man, so you came over for a show, the Hollywood Theatre.
Yeah.
Rogue Events brought you over.
That's right, yeah, very kind.
Fair play to the lads, yeah.
That was very nice of them. Thanks for that, lads. Really appreciate it.
Man, it was unbelievable.
Well, I'm not sure about that now, but I was just, I got in anyways, and I had the gig the following night. So the first night I was there, I was like...
Your flights were delayed too, wasn't it?
They were delayed for a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A few hours. And then it was actually delayed, flew to London first, got delayed there, and then it was like delayed a bit more coming in. So I was kind of a bit panicked, you know. But got here anyways, and you know the way you go to like, you know when you go from one place to the other, like, and with the jet lag and everything. I got here and I was like amazed by the place and how nice it was, but I was wrecked. Yeah. Absolutely wrecked. But great to be here. Love Vancouver.
Yeah.
And it was thanks for everybody that came to the gig. I really appreciate it.
Oh man, it was
Namaste. I'm a good guy.
Namaste is right.
But yeah, Jesus, and great to be able to come to a place like Vancouver and see the place, you know. Because I don't know if I would have came here otherwise. I was saying to a friend today, I was like, it would never really cross my mind to come to Vancouver like over the last 20 years.
But even for us growing up, like I never thought I'd be living in Vancouver. Yeah. I'm here 9 years in August.
Jesus.
9
years?
Yeah. So we were doing it, like I'm a mechanic by trade. I'm a mechanic, don't panic, right? But yeah, we always thought we were going to go to Australia. And then a few of the lads came back and they were living in England, and then another guy that was living here, he came back and he told us how great it is.
Yeah.
And the whole, like, you have, right now is perfect time of year as well, because it's sunny, it's fucking record-breaking weather
like
this
16
weekend.
degrees the last few days.
It's crazy.
I was wearing Speedos walking
around. You were wearing a singlet the other night there.
We won't talk about that. Yes, I was wearing a singlet. Well, a wrestling costume, you could call it, you know?
Did you do, like, wrestling back in the day, actually?
No. I don't even know why I was doing it. Like, that's the like. I don't even like. I have. This
I heard. Sorry for speaking over you, but I heard in a podcast that you did do an MMA fight or a boxing fight.
I did a bit of boxing, like when I was younger, but like it was just going to the gym going, and you start getting notions about yourself because you're punching a bag, you know. But,
yeah.
And the bag doesn't punch back, obviously. But I did a few kind of sparring competitions. I remember doing one with this like younger lad from a different town, and we went to their gym. Like there was 4 of us that went to their gym, and they had a bag there that there was like nothing really in the bag, so they were hitting it like, and the bag was swinging everywhere. And we're like, geez, these boys are tough.
It's not like a speed bag now, is
No,
it?
no, no. It was just like regular big like bag, but we were like thought that they were really tough, but the bag actually was very light. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they kind of the guy I was fighting. He was a young lad, but he had a lot more skill than me, and he was kind of like just picking me off with jabs. So that was kind of my only ever time that I was in a boxing fight. But I did a lot of training.
But you take on any man, any size.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like you give me a few more Guinness, and we can go wrestling then.
We'll do an arm wrestling.
Yeah, we'll do. Did you ever hear Turkish oil wrestling?
No.
That's what we could do maybe. It's basically where like lads meet up in the middle of a field covered in oil. And
car oil or what the fuck?
Oh, no, I think it's cod liver oil or something like that. But
Mary Wallopers are all over it, like.
And they go wrestling in the field, anyways. And then, like the idea is you got to put your hand down your man's pants, but obviously you're not trying to touch the junk or anything. But you get the hand down there so you can get control of him. And it's a tradition they do all the time. So that's what I would like to do with you. In Turkey, yeah.
It's the Turkish delight stems from that.
Turkish delight, that could be a different thing. When you get the hand around. No, but less of the filth talk now.
I know, yeah. Man, obviously bringing you on here as well, it's like Hardy Bucks, unbelievable. Like,
thanks a lot, cheers.
So good. And just rewatched the movie of it there the other day.
Did you pay for it?
I
I'm only joking. Don't pay for it.
Okay, why? Did you get money from it?
Well, yeah, you got paid for acting in it.
Good stuff.
But then, like...
A question though, when you were recording or when you were acting, because it was a journey to go over to Poland,
yeah.
Was a lot of it like just being in character the whole time? And then documenting that?
It kind of was, yeah. That's the way it always was. It was like an improvised show most of the time. So what they do is we'd film like for maybe 5 hours, but then cut the scene down to like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of crap either side of it, like. But it was mostly improv. So when we went to Poland, we kept saying to the producer, like, this is the best holiday ever. And he goes, you're working, lads. You're meant to be working. Learn the script. And we're like, is there a script, is there? So the storyline was already there, and we had lines that we had to read off, but we were like, that doesn't sound like what I'd say. I just throw that over there. And then we'd have an idea of what the scene was about, and we'd just film it.
No way.
That's really what it was. So to answer your question, yeah, we were in character quite a lot over there, yeah.
Yeah, you'd want to be, right?
Yeah, well, like, it was like a pilgrimage of Irish people because we were meeting them along the way, all the way over.
No
And we
way.
stopped off in Amsterdam as well, and that was crazy. Went to like a load of weed shops and stuff like that.
Was there a lot that had to be cut out that was
Yes.
not necessarily suitable for the movie?
Yeah, there was quite a bit, yeah. Yeah, there was a few scenes that were not a whole lot either. Like a lot of the stuff that was crazy was put in it. Like there was one time where we went to the blue light district in Amsterdam.
No way.
Which is where, like, it's not, I don't think it's like, I don't know how to describe it really, but it's people who have like different parts going on, Like, digging a hole for myself here. But basically we had to go there and there was a lady from, I think, the Philippines or somewhere, and she spoke a bit of Spanish, and I speak a tiny bit of Spanish.
A poquito.
Un poquito, sí. So I was like trying to chat with her. I was like, film, movie, película. And I was like, she was like, what's going on? So she said we can go in there and film, but before that we were going around to different kind of like street workers or whatever they call it. What are they called? Those people, sex workers?
Yeah.
And they were all like saying no, and then the pimps were coming out, chasing us with the cameras.
No fucking way.
Yeah, so they didn't want that stuff in camera. But this lady was like, yeah, I'll do it. So it's like we paid her like whatever they paid. That wasn't up to me.
Yeah.
It was just surreal because the sound man was underneath her bed with the microphone.
Oh my God.
And she was like, me and her were chatting, and it was just, I was like, what is going on? Like, what is this all about? What part of the movie was this in? This wasn't in the script. And then my parents had to see the movie as well.
Yeah, because there's like images that your parents,
I know,
the very ending as well.
That's the thing.
There's a lot of Irish people now doing naked scenes, and it seems like you were one of them. The grandfather of putting it in, like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Barry Keoghan would have showed us Mickey if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I think
I'd say salute on that.
Salute on that. Cheers, Barry.
Cheers. Go on, Barry. Yeah.
But
He didn't ask you for any tips or anything.
No, not really. No. I sent him some videos and tips on how to do it.
Tips your penis.
I was going to say that, and I was like,
I'd say that.
I'm 40 this year. But yeah, thanks for having me on. Anyways, this is I like the couches too. They're nice.
It's the Matrix style.
Yeah, very nice.
The red pill or the blue pill.
I like them. We used to have a couch like this in Dublin when I lived there years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what I mean,
It's an anecdote that goes nowhere.
I'll take that segue. When you were doing comedy, were you living in Dublin to start off doing the comedy?
No, it was Hardy Buck started when I was actually living in Cork at the time,
Oh no way.
and then moved back to Mayo to film all that, and then because like everything was in Dublin after that, then we kind of all moved to Dublin.
Yeah.
But the way it is now is, you know yourself, you can kind of be
Be
living at
anywhere,
home,
really.
anywhere really. So
Yeah.
I moved back to Mayo.
But at the very beginning, I know this is very chopping and changing, keep people on their toes, you know.
Mhm.
But you were living in Galway, working
Yeah.
in Eason's,
That's right. Yeah.
and what, 22 years of age?
Jesus, I forgot that myself, to be honest. I was about 22. Yeah, I was working in the back, in the stockroom,
Yeah.
with a fella who loved the game World of Warcraft. And he kept on about it every day. He goes, I was up till 4 o'clock yesterday playing World of Warcraft, or World of War, that game.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about it, so I was like, yeah, I don't want to be hearing about that. But we used to hang out in the stockroom of Easton's, just like pricing books,
Nice.
all day and just chatting. And loved that job, it was great. Yeah.
And then meeting the lads, did you grow up with the boys?
Well, I grew up with the Boo, Salmon, French Toast. I played football with all those guys. And then French Toast kind of introduced us to Martin, Eddie Durkin.
Yeah.
And he was already friends with the Vipers, so we all kind of started hanging out together. And then me and Eddie Durkin started living together in Dublin, or in Galway, sorry.
In Galway, yeah.
Yeah, so like we lived out in a place called Ballyban.
Right.
And we just kind of worked on the sites together. Different sites though, like so we'd meet up then after work and we'd just
Go for pints or
go
whatever.
for chicken Kiev and a few pints, you know?
Mm.
That was the same routine every day, chicken Kiev and pints.
It's a good nutrition diet.
Oh man, we were absolutely swollen, so big chicken
Didn't
Kiev
you
heads
do?
in us.
Didn't you do nutrition in college for a little bit?
I did actually in Galway, yeah, I was
No.
studying nutrition. And then after
Chicken and rice. It's a perfect diet, really, to be honest.
halfway through it I was like, this is not really the kind of nutrition I'm into. Like it wasn't really kind of what I was after, you know?
Yeah.
I'm more like a hands-on kind of guy.
Back in school, were you like the class clown, or where did you stem the creativity from?
I'd say I was, yeah. I think I probably have ADHD. I never got diagnosed.
You
know?
had it back in the day.
I probably did, or at the very least I have it now. But that could be just the phone and all that stuff, because you know the way you're
Oh,
like,
100%, man.
that's an idea, and like you're running from one thing to the next. But just in school, I was always messing. I could
Yeah.
never listen.
Yeah.
I could never listen in school, and I didn't really see the point of school, you know.
Mm.
So I was always like, well, I went from a very small national school to a fairly big secondary school. So the only thing I could think of was you could either like fight lads, or you can be a bit cheeky or a bit silly. So I said I'll be a bit silly.
All right. I thought you were trying to do it all.
I was trying to no.
The
I was,
hardest man.
wrestling teachers, yeah. So I was being a bit cheeky. So that's kind of where it started, really.
Yeah.
Just used it as a defense mechanism, really, to protect myself from all the evil.
Danger.
Yeah. Which camera do you look at? Does it matter which one?
I don't really look at any camera, man. I always kind of look this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take that.
You're so gorgeous. I got a random question for you.
Yeah.
I was going to record content on Saturday, and I just Googled how many Guinnesses are going to be drank throughout the weekend of St. Patrick's Day. It's
in Vancouver.
all around the world.
Okay.
It's in the millions, and it's an odd number.
You would guess?
Mm.
And it's in the millions. That's an odd number.
Yeah,
23 million.
less,
7
more,
million, 11
a
million,
little bit more.
13.
Boom.
Got it in one, baby. 13
We
million.
can edit that out. Got it in one, baby.
Straight got it away.
Do you want to put that into perspective, though?
Yes.
How many Olympic-sized swimming pools would it take to fill all them pints?
23 million.
No, it's
No,
just
swimming pools.
you can
10,000.
count it in your hands,
Okay.
and hands is like an extended, harder guess.
Hands is an extended harder guess.
Well, that doesn't even make sense, does it? It's 5.2.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's not that much, or is it? It's hard to know.
But that's like
I mean, it is. It's a lot. It's a lot of fluids, but still at the same time. Guinness, though, they're cute. Like they've got the best promo in the game.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
He's drinking Guinness now.
He's 2% Irish.
Is he?
Yeah.
When did he get the results back?
Oh, you didn't, man. The newest ad for St. Patrick's Day.
I didn't see it. I don't have the channels at home. I don't have kids TV license. I don't have much TV in a long time. I need to get back into it though.
But being a creator is like TV time is kind of away. Do you know
it is, but it's in some ways it's kind of like it's one of those things where like it gets crap after a while, but it's also good to kind of keep up with some of the stuff that's happening too, you know?
Yeah,
sometimes I feel like I'm a bit too disconnected.
Yeah.
Somebody could talk to me about something that's going on in the world, and I'm like, what? I never
who?
heard of that.
Yeah.
What war? What are you talking about?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but so basically the whole ad, excuse me, is Jason Momoa sitting down in like a really Asian bar.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where he is. Probably in the States, but it doesn't matter. I don't think he is. It doesn't matter. Anyway, he has a letter, and he's like ready to open it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a fresh pint of Guinness. Then he does open it, and then he starts screaming, leaves the Guinness behind, and you're like, "What's going on here?" And then he's running, runs out of the building, keeps on running.
Yeah.
I don't know, it seems like favelas or something. It's definitely not America, actually, even more I'm remembering it.
Mm-hmm.
But he runs into another pub, and while he's running, he's screaming, being fucking Jason Momoa, jumping over buildings and whatever. And then he arrives into his friend's house, and he's like, "I'm 2% Irish." And then an old lady goes, "Kiss me then." And then he kisses her. It's actually a good ad.
Sounds good, yeah. They do well, like, you know.
Yeah.
Jason, who's your favorite actor?
You.
After me.
Geez, that's a tough one.
Did you watch the Barbie movie?
No.
No? I watched it on the plane over.
Cillian Murphy would probably be up there now. I'm fucking all over him since...
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
So you seen Oppenheimer? It's good.
Went to the cinema for it.
Oh, yeah?
I love going to the cinema.
Do you go to cinema over here?
A lot, yeah.
How much is a ticket then?
It's, man, tickets, popcorn, $50.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like.
But I would try not to drink every second weekend or...
Okay, well, you go on the dry every second, so you go off for 2 weeks?
Yeah, I would try to. And in this year, I actually have psoriasis, so I've been taking tablets that I shouldn't be drinking at all.
Okay.
But fucking, I'll drink for the podcast.
Yeah.
And then...
That's only 1 pint anyways. Or no, do you know
one or two and maybe 3.
Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah.
Loosen the lips a bit.
Exactly. 100%. But yeah. I had another random question to ask you.
Sorry, I was throwing random questions at you too.
Who's your favourite actor?
Jeez, I don't even know. I'd say I like Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges. Did you ever see
I'm trying to think
the
of
Mighty
his
Boosh?
face.
Or not the Mighty Boosh, fucking the Big Lebowski.
Oh, yeah.
That lad. The main lad in that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's good. He'd probably be up there anyways.
Nice.
That's
unreal. When you were getting into stand-up, right?
Mm-hmm.
What made you choose to use the projector?
And
And that style?
Because I saw a lad online using it. There's this fella online, I forget what his name is, but it was 2 different reasons. There was a fella online using it, but he was doing a serious presentation.
Okay, because
I think it was like a TED Talk or something.
The one thing that jumped to my mind.
Yeah.
I wonder if you've seen it. Is is his name Damien Gorman, and he's a Google whack. Do you know what a Google whack is?
No.
Oh man, I'll send it. It's on YouTube. It's fucking hilarious. Anyone, you should just definitely check it out. He's an English guy, but he's a comedian, and on his website he has some word that's like a name I can't remember. It's a big long Frank something or other. But in that, if you type them words into Google, and it comes up with one search, that's a Google whack. The one search result.
Right, okay.
2 words, one search, and then you only get
one result.
one result.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he created a whole story about being a Google whack, finding other Google whacks.
What's his name? David Gorman?
I think it's David Gorman.
Okay,
or
I'll have to
like
check him out, yeah.
Damien Gorman.
Something
Something
yeah, it
Gorman.
does sound familiar, yeah.
But he used it as well, so like once I seen it, then I
Okay.
was like, oh, did you get the...
No, it was some lad, like he was just doing a boring kind of like PowerPoint presentation for a TED Talk. But it was just like, geez, that's handy to have that thing behind you.
Yeah.
And then also people, like everyone's on their phones nowadays, so it's like you're kind of just simulating images.
Oh, flashing images.
So it like keeps things moving along too, you know.
100%. And then it's nearly, you've done a couple of like punchlines with it as well, you know.
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
interesting. Yeah, so you can kind of work it in, but yeah, I mean the traditional stand-up, just talking for an hour, is probably the way I want to go.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm kind of using that as a bit like it's kind of like handy to be like.
Do you know? Russell Brand used it for a little bit too.
You can give me.
Yeah. And
I didn't see that. No, I didn't.
Jack Whitehall in his last special.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd say more people are probably going to use it because it is.
No, because it is
like a different
100% like your phone, like you said.
Yeah.
Though.
Why wouldn't you use it? Like, because it's also like if you have an hour of material to remember, you can kind of just
have the
segment
words
it.
down
Exactly,
at the very end.
tiny little words, like reading them, going and. But yeah, it's handy. Why are you thinking about getting into stand-up?
Oh Jesus, man! I've tried stand-up. I've done open mics now. But I am not a comedian. No,
Okay.
no. I would love to be. I would think like back in the day, and even talking to my mates and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I was like, I'll do stand-up. But I bombed really hard, man, and I was so just fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Walk home in the rain. You know
I know,
what I mean?
man. I know it's hard. It's hard when you bomb. It's really, really hard, man. Because it's like you're like, Jesus, I don't think I can do it anymore. I don't have it. But you just have to just keep going.
Yeah, consistency. But what's better in the feeling of how do I phrase this? Obviously, the excitement from doing a show and getting straight away laughs, that like drug of like fucking straight laughs in your face. Or like releasing a video on Instagram.
Well, it's a different thing. Like, I definitely think stand-up is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life because it's like you have to go up in front of people. When I was in school, like I used to like to make people laugh because they didn't probably expect me to make them laugh.
Yeah.
So you're kind of coming in under the radar, and no one was at school going, "He better make me laugh today." But like with a stand-up show, you're like, "Oh, people are coming to see me."
It's the added pressure.
And these are all people who have professional jobs and like they're doing well in life. They want to see a guy up there showing them that he's entertaining or whatever. Like
the
so.
Escapism, I suppose.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's kind of like a lot of pressure, but what did you ask me? What feeling do I prefer?
Yeah.
Well, the videos. There's a great feeling from the videos because you can kind of put them up from the comfort of your own home, and like you don't really have to put yourself out there. You can do loads of retakes, but
do you ever find it now?
Stand up is a harder thing. So if I had to do one better, like if it was an hour of stand up that I could have that was amazing, or like 5 videos that did really well, I'd probably do an hour stand up. Yeah. Although the 5 videos would probably do you better because
it's last longer,
and also like more of an audience could see it then.
That's true too. Yeah.
So, but the two of them kind of feed into each other, you know. You try to be funny. That's the main thing. So, like, if you can be funny on a video, you can probably be funny on stage. Or
being funny on a video and being funny on a stage, is there differences?
There is, yeah.
Of even how you act.
There is, because like almost like in a video, you can kind of watch it and you can find your own funny parts. But like stand up, it's almost like the setup and then the punchline is like, this is the bit now you're meant to laugh at, and if you don't, then it's almost seen as a bit of a failure of a joke if you don't get the laugh.
Yeah.
Where there's a video, you can kind of get whatever you want out of it in a way, you know. It can be entertaining in different ways.
During the week, I think it was last week, you know the singer Neo?
Neo, yeah.
Yeah.
Heard of him, yeah. Yeah, I do know him. I follow him on Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
He was on stage there last week, right? And
here in Vancouver?
No. I think this is in the States, but in Med World.
But he's an Irish guy, no?
Neo, no.
Neo,
African American. Tonight.
Tonight, gonna have myself a good time.
Yeah. He actually fucking was. That's him. Yes, that's him. Yeah, 100%.
The answering machine now. Because right now it says that we can't get to the phone.
He was on stage, but he was like, guys, I have to stop and I have to go to the toilet. So he had to run and take a shit.
Wow.
Mid stage.
It's so funny, Jesus Christ.
Mid performance, and then came back on, and the poor fucker got booed.
No way.
Yeah. So did anything? Hopefully, touch wood, that never happens. But anything like that happens, yeah.
Well, I did a gig before in Donegal where. Yeah, absolutely. Shat myself.
Yeah.
No, I did a gig before in Donegal where it was outside in a tent, and the projector. There was like a bit of a gap at the back of the stage, and I was pointing at the projector. I was like, "So this is this." And then I fell off the back of the stage, and the projector would like this, went up like like the cartoon things go.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I fell off the back of the stage. People laughed. Yeah. They thought that was part of it. And I was like, I nearly broke my back.
Oh,
So
shit.
Oh yeah, for the next 10 minutes.
Did you have to go up and finish?
I had to talk for another 30 minutes, and I was like, oh Lord, and I was just like, it was hard work, because I just like nearly broke my back. I was very close to like a little bar that was sticking up, but I kind of hit a rock because it was outside, so I hit a rock. I hit a rock and I kind of climbed back up on the stage again, but people thought it was a joke, so they laughed.
Oh, fuck.
I'll take
That kind of reminds me of during the Christmas there, I set up a tribute for Shane McGowan, Sinead O'Connor, and Christy Digman.
Brilliant.
Where we all met up on Robson Square, and I just literally like it was thrown together. It was very thrown together. It wasn't anything major at all. But put out a post. I was like, I think we should all meet, get candles, and try and sing a song. Like sing 3 songs. Nothing compares to you.
We're on the street.
Crazy World, out in the street, out in the square.
Yeah.
There, and I kind of got a reaction, and then I was like, oh shit, I must do something. So I rented like a projector screen, and I made up a little video.
Class.
But while we were doing it, man, there was maybe 30, 40 people there. So it was good turnout, considering.
Yeah, no,
But
brilliant idea.
thank you. But so fucking didn't I run around with my let's take content,
Yeah.
And then I hit the fucking projector screen, and it was nothing compared to you. Sinead O'Connor was on, and she fucking fell, man.
Oh no.
Everyone was like, ugh, and they were a bit scared to sing with it too. But then I pull it up, and then my brother, he was like, she rose again. So yeah, it was very awkward. But everyone was cool about it then. Yeah.
And you took the opportunity, the chance, like
Yeah,
you're the one
100%.
who organised it, so fair play to you. That's a good idea though. But,
It was, man. They deserved it though. They're unreal.
Yeah.
They're unreal. Yeah.
It's a good idea. Would you do that again with something else?
Oh yeah. The biggest thing is like not moving and sitting and overthinking it.
Yeah.
I think once you just keep on fucking going.
That's it, man. Action is
Yeah.
very important in life, isn't it?
Yeah,
you just have to keep
100%.
doing the next thing, and you can't wallow. You can't be like, what was that like? Was it good? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, am I any good at this? You just have to keep going.
Yeah,
Trying
100%.
to figure it out along the way, Yeah, definitely.
We get another one?
Sure. Yeah, if you don't mind, yeah.
Oh, no, one other.
Does it matter?
Cheers. Cheers, lad. This is me to redeem myself and bring it back into.
We're in the G again.
We do it again, will we?
Okay.
Okay.
No, I couldn't do that time. I undershot the
I
mark there.
fucking got it.
Nice one.
That's 1-1 for Ballina.
Arthur will be proud.
1-1 for Ballina.
Diageo or everyone's Guinness. Cha-ching.
Yeah, sponsor your boy, like.
There's a bridge here in Vancouver that the Guinness family built.
It fucking was, yeah.
Yeah.
The Lionsgate Bridge.
Landscape Bridge, that's the one, yeah.
Man, fucking England go all. Do you know Guinness is actually English? Like,
Yeah.
it's our N word apparently.
Really?
We really took it over, like.
Yeah, okay. Didn't know. The Guinness family are from England.
They are, yeah, and they hated the Catholics, like.
I did hear that Arthur Guinness stole the idea from an English beer, but like he brought it to Ireland. That's what I heard. But
But did you ever do the Guinness brewery?
yeah, in
It's
Dublin.
actually great.
It's brilliant. Yeah.
And then I think it's just because how fertile the grass is, or whatever the earth is that they grow the barley, and that's what makes it so special.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. All the rain, I suppose.
Yeah, I know, man.
That's the hardest part about living in Ireland is the rain, the weather.
Yeah, and man, you're out there in the west coast.
I'm on the west coast again.
Are you
yeah.
like getting battered? Like,
Oh,
are you
it's-
close to the water or anything?
Close to a river, like, but yeah, I mean, like, not that close to the actual ocean, like maybe 45-minute drive. But still, like, it's just relentless, the rain, man. It's just like never ending,
Yeah, man. You
why,
got it
like-
bad this year as well, didn't you?
Pretty bad,
Yeah.
yeah.
We had a light out. We got the coldest I've ever experienced.
Snow here, minus what? Minus 20?
Minus 14.
Oh, jeez, you'd feel that.
But yeah, like Vancouver itself is kind of like.
What's the buildings like? Are they warm? The apartments?
You have an electric floorboard heater.
Oh, lovely.
But yeah, you have to compromise though, because your apartments is crazy expensive, and then you also might have a couple of mice running in around your foot, like.
Why?
Because they're old buildings, especially where I live. I live downtown, like really close to Sunset Beach.
Okay.
And
So
we
you have mice around the house?
have a little critter every now and again, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was getting up for work there one day, and I was like fucking making my bed, and I had all my washing, and we don't have like indoor or in suite laundry, so I had my laundry was downstairs from the night before, so I had like bare feet, and the mouse ran fucking over my foot, man.
Oh, horrible bastards.
Literally nearly shat my pants.
Yeah, yeah, I hate them.
Fucking hate them.
I used to live with a fella he was in the Hardy books, he was like the policeman, he was a black policeman, Kofi.
Yeah.
And we lived together, but like we had loads of mice, so he decided to leave out like loads of traps. And like one morning I got up to go to work for Boots. I was working on Boots at the time, but I had to get up for...
I thought you get up in the morning to get your boots.
To get me boots, no. I got up to work in Boots, and there was like 3 mice trapped in mouse traps, and I was like, oh fuck, I had to climb over them.
No.
I had to climb over them to get to work, and I was like...
Like the homeless people now.
Yeah, there's loads of them around too, yeah, so... But yeah, that was a bit rough, but I don't really like those dirty mice.
No, man, no.
We had one in the field there the other day in the back garden, but we have a cat now.
Yeah?
So the cat was like tormenting him, chasing him around the garden.
Nice.
And I was just recording, I was like, this is good content. I was like thinking the poor mouse, he's not thinking it's good content.
No, fuck.
His life has been destroyed by the cat.
That's
the end of that story now.
Got a random one here. If you were a UFC fighter, what would be your walkout song?
I would walk out to Aquaman, Barbie Girl.
You know who did that? Tai Tuivasa did that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll have to get a new one. So, let me see. I do like Rocky. Like, I mean, it's the obvious one, you know.
Yeah.
But it does motivate me a lot. But
I go on. Yeah, I get yours first, and then I'll tell mine.
let me think. Who would I come out to? I'd say maybe Willie Nelson, On the Road Again.
Oh, that's a
On
great.
the road again, because you'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'm on the road again, and you start kind of like doing that.
Yeah, I'd go fucking mess with their heads and do like a deal. Go easy on me. And
Okay.
then just really
Go
like soft.
easy
on me.
That's an even better one, yeah.
What would be your like nickname?
The Knuckle Duster. And I'd just be going in like with a knuckle duster. I mean, and this would be my only move. There'd be no arm bars or nothing like that. Just like, he's throwing a left, he's throwing a right. There's another left, another right. No, probably knuckle duster.
Yeah.
I'm the knuckle duster, Colgan, yeah. What about you?
I think I'm robbing this. I'd just go the Shukra Sean O'Grady. It's basically...
Shukra Sean O'Grady, I like it.
Yeah, it's robbing Sugar
Sean
O'Malley.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of a lad called Fedor Emelianenko?
No.
He was like a Russian...
Fedor?
Fedor, yeah.
Yeah. Is he your favourite fighter?
He's my favourite. Years ago, I used to live in Montreal, actually.
What?
I don't even know what I was doing there, to be honest. I was going out with the girl.
Can you speak a bit of French?
Oui, j'appelle un peu, français, je veux dire appeler français comment. That's about it now, I've kind of peaked. No, I used to go to French school years ago.
Peaked or piqué? Sorry, go on.
I used to go to French school years ago, and she said, "Do you want to move to Montreal?" She spoke exactly like that. And I said, "Yeah, what part of France is that in?" And then she was like, "Oh, it's in Canada." I was like, "Sure, I'll go anyway. I'm doing nothing else." So I moved to Montreal for like 4 months.
Yeah.
And I was just like knocking around.
No way.
I had a great time over there. Learned a bit of French, but I used to go to the internet cafes over there and watch Fedor fights.
No way.
Don't even know why, like, but I just used to go hang out in there. That's the first taste I got of Fedor.
Apparently, Montreal has more higher population of women to men. And it's supposed to be more looser.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that now. Well, I was dating a girl at the time, so I didn't get to see how
how
loose it was. But
yeah.
It looked loose around the place, all right, yeah. Depending on what street you were down. But great place though.
Yeah, I've never
very
been.
Cool. Very nice place. Yeah, it's like Vancouver, but just with a bit of an a European kind of twist.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you gonna watch Notorious fucking Roadhouse? Would you be intrigued in that now?
Oh yeah, I'll probably watch it anyway.
Have you seen any of the
I've seen a few clips of the headbutts and all that stuff, and
because you have a clip of you hitting the bag in your shed, and you need to clip this.
Why? What for? What?
So I'll show you. Can we show you after?
You mean clip it as in like cut it down?
You can edit the exact frame by frame. Whatever they were doing, they were watching your clip, man.
Really? I knew it.
Yeah.
Because the views spiked.
You were calling out Dana. and you're there fucking, I'll fight any man, smoking a cigarette, fucking hitting the bag, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And do you know the one I'm talking about now?
No.
And then you just go, oh, fucking, and then you go for a headbutt,
Oh,
man.
I kind of do. It was in the shed, yeah.
Dude, it's the exact same head movement McGregor does.
Wow. So he copied my video.
100%.
It's almost a bit like the way Tom Hardy copied, like, some traveller fella for Bane.
Oh, no way?
Yeah.
That's
He copied like an Irish-English traveller.
no
A fella
way.
who's like, he's punching like a tire under a tree, and he's like just doing all like the...
Come out, you junkies bastard.
Yeah, it was more like, well, he was like more like, he was like, he lived in, what do you call those old kind of wooden ones travellers used to live in?
Sulky? No.
Probably Sulky, yeah, one of those, but, so anyways, yeah, sure, Tom Hardy copied him.
Oh, unreal.
So maybe McGregor copied me.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. It looks legit anyway.
Yeah, but I haven't seen the movie, no, is it out yet?
No, 24th of this month.
You gonna watch it?
It's out in Prime.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably watch it.
What you reckon, what you make of Jake Gyllenhaal?
I actually, he's a good actor, man.
Yeah, he's class.
Zodiac would probably be my favourite movie of his.
Zodiac, I don't know if I've seen that now. I've seen Nightcrawlers.
Oh, that's a bit creepy, isn't it?
It's very creepy.
Yeah, it's good. Zodiac, it's the Zodiac Killer.
Okay, so it's based on like a true story.
True story. Yeah, it's very good.
I might have seen it a long time ago, actually.
Come here, you never told me how did you get on with Barbie on the way over?
Barbie, I was watching that movie because everyone kept on about it, and I was like, this must be good, or like the way everyone was talking about it. But I just thought it was crap.
Oh yeah.
Just thought it was shite.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it. To be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I thought like there'd be more to it, but it wasn't bad. Like, but maybe it's because it's on a plane, you know, and the sound wasn't great or whatever. But
you got lovely headphones from a crowd, no?
Yes, I did. Do you want to give them a shout out?
Definitely, 100%.
Yes, that's correct. Pulse Audio earpods were sent to me by a lovely Irish crowd of people.
No way.
On Instagram, so check those out.
100% check them out. Yeah, send me over some places.
Do,
yeah.
send them some if you can.
You can just give me yours and get more.
no. Mine have been in my ears, you see. That's I don't really like earpods because you know they're right in there. Right in there.
In between.
Yeah.
Boom. Unreal. Mate, what's coming up? You're doing a new show, tour all around Ireland.
Yeah, I am. It's called Futuristic Farmer, and it's kind of like a mixture between living in the countryside and thinking about how life is in the countryside, rural life, and also like how quickly the world is moving in technology. Talking about those two and kind of like blending them together like two
headphones
scissors.
In your ear.
Exactly. Yeah, Illuminati jab.
There you go.
So that's what it's about. Just trying to tell truthful stories about my life, but like because I talk a lot of shit in my life, and I'm trying to be a bit more like I probably hide behind the shit talk a bit, you know.
Okay.
So I'm trying to bring myself towards a situation where I'm actually telling genuine stories about myself, you know. So I'm still working on it, but
right.
That's the tour coming up. I'm really excited about it.
Is just going off what you're saying there? Is there like a figuring out of separating and finding Owen Colgan on stage between and Buzz?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I would say so. Well, for me, like the Buzz kind of thing is
It seems to be like your own now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
like,
I'm trying to kind of be more myself, but obviously sometimes I do go back into that character because that's the character that kind of got me.
But since nearly 22 to like how long? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing you see. But that for me, it's kind of like, and I'm sure for people like I've been at it so long now that it's kind of like the character. I want to keep it fresh. You know. That's why I think doing truthful stuff is more appealing. So that's the kind of the avenue that I'm going to go down, or I am going down.
Nice.
More honesty.
When you do writing, how do you set out your day? Like, do you?
This is how I do it. This is the new technique. I'll do it. What I do is, I try to set like an hour or two a day to write. But like, as I said, I think I have ADHD, and I'll always like just be out walking or just be like, I just kind of get distracted so easily.
That's so weird because Dara Burke had him on. He was
nice guy.
Very funny man.
Yeah.
But he said the exact same. He was like, I was like, how do you do it? Obviously, I'm just like grabbing things off Joe Rogan or podcasts, and they're like, oh yeah, wake up in the morning and do it.
He said he drops.
No, he said he goes out for a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, goes out for a walk into nature.
That's where your mind becomes a bit more clear, you know. So that's what I try to do, anyways. But I also do this thing. I don't know where I heard it, but anyone can do this, and I think it's a good thing for everyone's mental health. 5 humorous observations every
I
day.
found this weird that you went on. I'm sorry, I looked into your phone, but you went on to AIB Bank to go into this.
No.
All right.
No, I did not. No.
All right, I thought you did.
Close. You know my pin now, do you?
It was facial expression.
But I go on. I write down 5 humorous observations every day. So then, I kind of take notes. Like my father has mastered the art of sleeping. Getting angry that Angry Birds won't load on my screen. I feel like I'm getting to that age where if I talk to someone in public, they think I'm a creep. I saw a child the other day walking his dog, and it was a big dog, and I said to him, "Nice dog," and he went, "Okay." No country wants to ever say it's doing well because everyone will be like, "We're going to go there." Yeah, but so like just random thoughts. So that's kind of like how it starts off, anyways. Just like humorous ideas, and then try to develop them a bit more. But I think it's good to be watching out for humorous ideas, you know, because that's the whole point is to be funny.
Do you find it now because you are doing theatres and do you go off to like smaller shows then to like harness that and
do you know
work
what
it out?
I need to start doing it again, but living in Mayo, I don't really have the opportunity that you would have in Dublin or even Vancouver. Like, so yeah, I'm going to start going to kind of more like smaller like gigs. That's what you need to do to test out the material and get the stage time. Because really, you can write the funniest thing in the world, like, but you need to be able to perform it, you know, in front of people, and you need to get that stage time. That's the key part.
100%.
It's the most important element to stand up, and it's kind of obvious. Like, obviously, you need to be on stage, but it's easy to forget that and think, I'll just write a load of stuff, and I'll tell it to my friends. They might be like, "That's funny," but you could trick yourself in thinking it's funny. So you just need to get up on stage as much as you can.
Yeah.
So that's my 10-year plan is to just get as much stage time as I can.
100%.
I'm going to maybe be like working in a pub in Ballina in Mayo.
Nice.
Just going to go up there like and do like an hour of readings of like ideas that I've wrote down and stuff. Just like test the waters, you know.
And like even saying that, like, would you set up like this open night thing, and then get other people in Ballina as well to do it with you?
I was thinking about getting maybe like a musician to come in, like maybe play guitar or something like that while I'm kind of like up there chatting shit.
Nice.
And just kind of just do it in a bit of a funky kind of way, you know.
Yeah.
And it gets me up on stage testing material.
Nice.
That's what I'm thinking of doing, yeah.
That's unreal. That's actually a fucking good idea. Dude, thank
Appreciate
you so much for fucking coming on the show.
No, I wasn't checking your hand to finish, by the way.
I think it's the perfect time to finish, but yeah. What would you give advice to me, as in this is my first year in to a podcast or to being a creative and putting things out?
I'd say just be consistent. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
If it's going to be up on Sunday at 7 p.m, put it up at Sunday at 7 p.m. And that's the main priority kind of in your life at that point. Obviously, everything else, you know, your mental health is more important, but like, just try to get up all the time.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing and try to change, as Mr. Beast would say, try to change one thing every time and improve it. But
Nice.
just put no pressure on yourself, have a bit of fun, and it seems to be the way you're doing it is perfect.
Thank you so much.
But just be consistent with it, and then think about the long game. That's what I would say.
100%.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Yeah, my mantra or stupid word, but like it's like extended gratitude is
Yeah.
what I'm going for now.
Extended gratitude.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
It's literally like fucking you'll be happier later.
Yeah.
So getting that shit in.
Delayed gratification.
It is actually, yeah. Yeah, it is delayed gratification.
Okay.
Why, what the fuck did I say?
Extended gratitude. I was like, tell me more about that.
Make my own term. Yeah, delayed gratification.
You enjoy it?
Well,
like
I haven't enjoyed it yet. When I get there, I'll let you know.
So you haven't enjoyed one bit of what you've done so far?
Oh no, I love every moment. I love, this is the height of the enjoyment.
Yeah.
Obviously, some bit of a pain to I still like editing it, but it's pretty simple. You put it in, and all I do is like press 1 and 2 to swap over cameras. After, obviously, there can be noise in the background or like fuck ups and whatnot, but yeah, man, it's on.
And where do you put it up online? Spotify?
Oh, everywhere. Spotify, YouTube, fucking Instagram,
Okay.
Apple
Brilliant.
Podcasts, wherever you can go.
Excellent, man. Well, I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, man. Cheers. Please
To
like,
Arthur.
subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
But
See-
yeah,
see you
to
at the
Arthur.
top.
Cheers. We actually have a...
Thanks to everybody, by the way, for coming to the show. I really, really appreciate that as well.
Oh.
That was so nice of everyone, and everyone has been so nice to me
Since we're
since I
1-1.
got to Vancouver.
Oh yeah.
Just want to make sure I say that because I'm genuinely very, what's the word I'm looking for? Gratuitous, is that a word?
Yeah.
Gratuitous for everybody that came because, you know, like people have jobs, they've got places to be, and like the fact
Man,
that
you
they kept
killed it.
seeing-
You killed it. The whole show. And Amy, Dara, Burke,
legends.
and Dara Turner, you
Yeah.
all killed it. Unreal. I was fucking so proud that I can touch you and have you on my show. 100%.
Yeah.
We're 1-1 with the Battle of Ballina.
Okay, how do we finish this?
An arm wrestle.
Let's do it.
Are we doing it here?
Don't talk.
All right.
No,
It's
let's talk, more arm.
We could settle it up and then do it right here.
Whatever suits you.
Yeah.
Just do it here. Just do it the way you know.
We can do it properly though. Are you good at arm wrestles?
No,
I'm terrible.
I'm not at all. I'm like you.
I'm fairly like dying as well. Like the last 3 days or 2 days.
No, you look strong though. You look like
Mechanic arms,
If
man.
I seen you around town, like that guy lifts weights.
I look like what?
You got those extended gratitude arms.
Isn't that what I said? I'm some fucking idiot, man. You ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Battle of the Ballina now.
Battle of the Ballina, let's go.
Hun Ballina.
Hun Ballina.
What's your like hurl? Oh Jesus! Your hurling team. Oh the fucker! Oh Jesus Christ!
I thought you were going to win that one.
I thought I was too.
I thought you were
wasn't
playing
ready.
with me.
It was you got the old man. Thank
maybe
you
I cheated
so
there.
much. Thank you so much. Well, you have an old fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking
I've got a little like
motor.
yeah, little wire that gives me strength. Hope that was alright for you, the podcast. You happy enough for that?
Oh, that's great, man. Thank you so much.
I don't-